Okay, welcome to build video number 17, where we'll focus on the extruder. You will need the last remaining number 17 motor as well, and various Allen keys and screwdrivers and whatnot. Now, this comes in a nice little mini kit inside the kit, nice little see-through plastic box. Just be careful because there are parts in there for 3mm filament. You want the parts for 1.75 millimeter filament. Like for instance this part, there'll be two of those. You want the one that says 1.75, and you want this piece here. But basically the little kits do come with instructions on how to put them together via a website, but I'm just going to quickly go through it here anyway and show you. And I will tell you the screw lengths that you need, because there's various lengths included in the mini kit. So first things first, I've got my printer balanced rather oddly, but that's just so I can show you in camera. So let's get started. Right. Okay, so where's my Allen key? Get rid of this piece because this piece doesn't actually come on. Okay, so what we need to do first is the extruder motor goes, or the extruder number 17 goes, as you look at the printer from the front, on the left hand side, ideally the wire pointing to the bottom. That goes on there, and then that's actually bolted into place through the plastic extruder. So the first thing we actually have to do is not chuck the parts around, is get the, I'll just put these over here, don't know if you can still see them, but they'll just be out of the way a little bit. Okay, is we need to figure out how far this piece here goes on the motor, like the cog. Now I've got a rough idea because I've marked it from where I had it. Now it's super important that this goes in the right place, but the way you figure that out is you put it on, a little grub screw. Now it wants to go relatively low. I think I've almost got it roughly in place there, and you can see I've marked it, but you can see there's a probably 1.5, maybe 2 mil gap there, to roughly put it there for now. We'll probably have to take it off again in a minute and adjust. So next you'll need this piece here. Be careful, there is a bearing in here, so don't lose it. Okay, you want the little hex headed bolt, not the bulky bolt, not the round button bolt, because that's for something else. And this length is 8mm, so you want the 8mm M3, I think it's M3 bolt that comes with the kit. Now as you look at this plastic thing, there's a little hole just there. That's where it wants to go, so it just sits in there. If I can get it in. Always awkward. There we go. So now I've got that sitting in there. Now that's the top, so that will sit with the motor in place on there. We get our Allen key and we just do this one up onto the motor. Don't do it too tight, we're going to move it all in a minute. Okay, so it's just roughly done. In fact, we will tighten it up just because we can, or a little bit tighter anyway. Okay, now what we need to do now is the next piece we want in place is this. Okay, with the smaller bit going towards the bearing in the bottom. Okay, and as you'll see, I've got that perfectly, that was a bit luck. So, as you'll see, the top of the black cog here is perfectly in line with the top of the metal cog on the NEMA 17. Okay? Now, if it's not, the lid won't go on at the end, so we'll know. But that, to me, looks perfect. Okay? So, we can put that piece on there, which is good. We're now going to put in this piece. Slots in the end, but there will be a little bit of gap at the bottom because this piece here slots in with the round bit at the bottom, like a guide, filament guide, in there. So that's those two pieces done. The next bit is we have this arm piece here. You might have to put this little piece of PTFE tubing in yourself. I think I did. Just push it in as much as you can. It's just another guide. It's important though. Goes on here with the bearing facing you if you're in this way round. Next you want the, I think it's M4 bolt actually, M4 bolt and small, guessing M4 10mm screw. Now this is like an adjustment, so the spring goes on the end with the screw on, doesn't matter quite how much it's on yet, and then it slots in there with the button at the end sitting in like a hollowed out part, and then the spring goes on that arm there. If you find it's too hard to get in, just bring your nut closer to the button head and then it should fit nicely. There we go. Make sure it goes in properly. Put your spring, there's like a little bobble piece on this arm and that just creates a tension. We can adjust that in a moment. So that's in. Now this is the test. If the lid sits on properly with that piece at the bottom, we know we've got the cogs in the right place. So is it going to sit? Yes, sits flush. There should be no movement. If that black silver metal cog underneath isn't in the wrong place, it will rock and not be in situ. So that goes on like so. Now we next get this bolt here with a clear shaft and then screw thread on the end. Now this one you need is 25mm. This one screws in at the top here by the round circle Bowden coupler. Let's just get the right size Allen key. Do this up a little bit, not too much. And then you want 3 similar sort of bolts, but these are a little bit longer, 30mm, going into the others. Now these go right down through the red plate and into, there we go, into the motor. So adjust it all up so it fits, tighten them up. Now tighten this one up here, and the one at the tube, and this one up here. Nice and tight. Now, this one here, you don't want too tight, because if that's too tight, the cog won't turn, it'll jam, it'll cause you all sorts of issues. So this one literally just wants to be a few turns, just so it's not rocking at all, and that it can move freely, which I think it will do. You can't move it a bit because it's connected to the motor. But if you find when you get the machine going that it's not moving free, it might be because you've got that too tight and you can adjust it. So that goes in there, that goes in there, and that's the extruder done. Build number 17 done. Thank you.